And that's on tape.
It was at Tim Hortons. I was just sitting there, sipping my hot chocolate, and the next minute, I wake up in the hospital. Apparently, I keeled over, unconscious. I didn't know what happened. I was just there. I was checked in the hospital on March 17th. For the next 2 days, they ran simple blood tests and kept an eye on me. You know, to make sure I wasn't a crack addict on prescription drugs, having unprotected sex, having a previous ailment, or diabetic. On March 19th, my test came back clear. Apparently, the time lapse for a doctor to finally trust you is 2 days in a blood test. After that, the real fun began. They started a battery of tests. I love that word, battery. It's almost too complacent. Like there was no way they could not figure out what was wrong. They tested my muscle reflexes. They tested my heartbeat. They checked my eyes, my ears. They scanned me through every machine they had. MRI, X-ray, CAT scan, PET scan. They stuck tubes in my arms. They stuck tubes down my throat. They stuck tubes down my... took my pulse. On the end of it all, on April 23rd,
we've determined your symptoms, aside from your blacking out, are low blood pressure, loss of eyesight in the left eye, muscle weakness in your left hand, noisy breathing, low sodium, slight sleep apnea, slight tremor in the left hand, slight loss of libido, and occasional constipation.
What does that mean?
We have no idea.
The wonder of the modern medical system. On April 28th, they finally figured it out. Apparently, it took some time for the tumors to grow. The doctor came in. He said, "You know, it's ironic. It took him 5 weeks to figure out I had 3 left. So what do you do? 22 years old, dying. How do you tell people?"
Facebook update, 4 weeks to go.
OMG, that sucks. I wish there was a dislike button.
I know, right?
No.
So guess what, guys? Hashtag tumors, brain death, dying young.
Reply, OMG, that sucks. Do you have a Facebook group yet?
No. Parents?
Son, just hang in there. Be a good soldier.
I love you.
Listen, I love my parents, and yeah. On April 29th, everything they wrote in their charts, everything that came up in their tests, everything they had told me started coming true. May 1st, I lost feeling in my left leg. It wasn't bad, I could still move. May 4th, occasional abdominal pain, nothing but— ah! Son of a bitch! May 6th, I can't even feel my leg. I can't get out of bed. May 9th, chest pain. Like an anvil on my chest. I can barely breathe. Oh! Thank Jesus. Oh, what did you give me?
A mixture of morphine and codeine. It should ease the pain for a while, but I warn you, it may cause some slight hallucinations.
Whatever you say, Doc. And so began a wonderful regimen. My chest would start to hurt, my high would start to wear off, and all I would have to do was press this tiny little red button. I need a hit 'cause I'm going down, down to the pits that I left off town. I need a hit 'cause I'm going down. Mother Superior, jump the gun. 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 Happiness is a warm gun. Happiness is a warm gun, yes it is. When I hold you in my arms, and I feel your finger on my trigger. Oh, don't you know nobody can do me no harm, because happiness is a warm gun, yes it is. Happiness is a warm gun, mama. Happiness is a warm, yes it is, gun. Because you know that happiness is a warm gun, yes it is. Oh yeah. On May 15th, 5 out of 11 patients on that nurse's floor tested positive for chlamydia. The doctor was appalled and the nurse was fired. I didn't really care at that point. Me getting chlamydia is kind of like getting a dent on an old Impala heading for the junkyard. It didn't really matter. On the same day, I had an interesting conversation with my doctor.
I dialed down your drugs. We need to have a conversation with you as lucid as you can be.
Yeah, I could tell. What's up?
Your condition is deteriorating.
Really? I feel okay.
That's because the drugs that we have you on are masking the true condition.
Oh.
In the next week, maybe 2, your condition will worsen so much that the drugs won't matter anymore.
How so?
The scans that we have run shown that the tumor is pressing more and more on your brain. Soon it'll affect your bodily functions, starting with your lungs. And then you will die.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
Yes, it does.
There's nothing you can do for me. At all.
Nothing, certainly.
That's vague.
That's medicine.
Speaking of,
What are you suggesting?
something that doesn't involve me running out of air.
Well, not every doctor does that.
Do you?
It's complicated. Just asking. Are you?
Well,
It's complicated.
I'm just asking.
I'm telling you.
Asking.
Telling. Well, we'll see.
It's the middle of the night. It's quiet. Silent. Quiet. There's a man in black, walking slowly, leisurely even, arriving exactly when he decides. I'm not going to pretend I ever believed in God. Somehow that idea never took root in me. The doctor walks in. He's carrying a vial. The man in black is so very close. And yet, even then, I've got nothing else to say. I'm sad, I suppose. 1,000 final words are running through my head, and I can't think of one. So what will I do? I'm moving to the other side. What will I do without a shepherd? Will I arrive at pearly gates and be judged for my sins past? Fall into darkness and never be seen again? End up talking to a giant flying spaghetti monster? I'm done now. There's nothing left. Nothing said. Nothing at all.